So I just had one of the strangest weeks I've had in a really long time. To start off, I got really sick earlier this week. I had a fever and a cold, and then in the midst of that, began to hear about all the stuff going on with the wildfires in California. All my family's out there. That's where I grew up. Lots of friends in the area. Thankfully, most of them are fine, but I do know people affected. My mom's favorite grocery store burned down. Actually, the old neighborhood that my parents lived in was evacuated. But thankfully, they're doing okay. And then unfortunately, I got my wife sick from the cold that I had, and so she's battling through that right now. And then to top it all off, I got scammed for the first time in my life. Typically, I can smell these things from a mile away, so I'm a little bit surprised that this happened to me, but it seemed so believable. So if any of you are musicians, watch out for this one. Initially, I got an email asking for help for playing at a wedding. I play lots of weddings, nothing out of the ordinary right there. This guy said, it's a wedding in town. It's going to be on a certain weekend. It was about a month out. He told me, they're pretty busy. Just go ahead and select the songs. We've got a 10-minute processional. 10-minute prelude, 2-minute processional, 2-minute bridal entrance. And then after that, there is the 10-minute recessional, very straightforward. So I start talking with these people. Everything seems pretty fine. And, I select the music. They told me, okay, we're going to go ahead and send you a check. I get the check in the mail. It's a cashier's check. It looks legit. And at this point, I'm talking to different people. I'm talking to the groom. I'm talking to the wedding coordinator. And then what happened was they sent me a cashier's check for too much. I can't believe I didn't see it, but there's several things that made me think it was legit. In retrospect, there were some things that were odd, but I kind of justified them in a certain way. The first thing that kind of made it believable to me was, if you can tell by my surroundings, I am not in Texas anymore. My wife and I moved to Alaska back in September. So we've been here about 4 months. And since then, I've met a ton of new people. And one of the reasons, I'll get into that in another video of why I specifically moved out here, but one of the reasons we're out here is there's a lot more work. There's a shortage of musicians in the area. And so I've found it a lot easier to go ahead and get work. Met with a lot of people. I am now kind of the interim music director of a church in the area, working with 3 different local choirs, working with the college. And so I got an email, and my wife got an email. And so since we both got that email, I figured, okay, it's probably somebody who knows someone at the church. Didn't really question it. And so anyways, I get this check. It's for too much. They tell me, oh, we accidentally put you, or the wedding coordinator accidentally sent your payment and the photographer's payment. If you can just deposit this and give the money to the photographer. I had his number, was texting him as well. And the thing that really got me is I deposited the cashier's check. It looked super legit, came in the mail, and it cleared in my account. So I deposited it the next day. All the money is there, the funds are there. So I'm like, okay, this is legit. It's actually in my account. So I go ahead and I send the payment to this photographer, and I still think everything is fine. And then 3 days later, I find out the money is taken out of my account. And so I end up losing a ton of money. Some of it I Zelled out, some of it I PayPal'd out. I'm hoping to get the PayPal back. I put like a stop to that, and hopefully that's gonna work out. But there's really no guarantees, so it really sucks. Like I said, I feel kind of dumb about it. I feel like I should have known this, but at the same time, I've been getting like so many texts from people that I don't know, and so far everything's panned out. Meeting a bunch of new people, and again, the check cleared, which is like, I've heard people say a cashier's check is as good as cash, and so it was in my account. And so anyways, guys, be careful out there, because you unfortunately really can't trust anybody unless you actually know them. I probably would have given this advice to other people, and I feel like if I was in a different situation, I might have actually caught on to it, but given the fact that I'm here, I don't know. It slipped by me. They got me. It was really elaborate. It went on for over a month. So, yeah. I know I haven't posted a lot of videos recently. I've been very busy, actually. My wife and I are going to have our first child. He's due in just over a month. So lots of stuff going down, but lots of musical stuff. I'm almost done with that Rock 3 transcription I've been working on for quite a while. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be released very soon. I will have more videos coming out. That's like my one thing I want to do in this upcoming year. So, alright you guys, I'll see you later.